What's up, everyone? So I've been up at least 2 hours. I thought about it. I was like, bro, I don't really have anything to talk about. And then I thought more about it. I was just like, fuck it. Let's do a sesh. If I talk about anything, it's gonna be a good sesh. If I don't talk about anything, it's gonna be boring. Just throwing that out there. Cheers. I could have filled that a little bit less. And I was trying to close it. I was scooping like the ash off. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I want to set it right there. That makes more sense. Shout out to Dr. Pepper. What the fuck was I just gonna say? I was literally about to say something. Oh yeah. My dad came over yesterday. And if you're wondering why I'm up early, or why I'm having to wake and bake real early in the morning, it's because I'm still on the schedule I was on yesterday. Just wanted to throw that out there. My dad came over. He's been coming over almost every other week. Almost every other week he's been coming over. But he's been coming over grilling some steaks, some chicken, and I think, what else does he cook? I forget what it's called, but it's yellow, and you cut it up and you can grill it. I forget what it's called. I want to say fucking yams, but no, yams are orange, right? I don't think yams are yellow. It probably could be yellow. It probably could. Bro, I'm so bad at food and remembering what all the food is called, bro. Because there's so much different type of food. Like, bro, I didn't know what grits were till like a few months ago, when I was working at the hotel doing like cooking and shit. Like, I did not know what the fuck grits were. I still don't know what they are. I know they're a grain and people eat them. When I first seen it, I thought it was like gravy or something, like, because that's what it looked like. I don't know. Like a really thick gravy. Back to my dad, because I got completely off topic. He came over, cooked some steaks, cooked some chicken, and we just all chilled, my nana, me, my dad, and my nana was trying to find something on TV. She couldn't find anything. So she gives me the remote while my dad was outside flipping. And I scroll through and I see that Half-Baked is on HBO. So I'm just like, okay, I can get down with some Half-Baked. I turn the movie on. And it's normal for my nana literally to talk through a whole movie. That's why it's hard for me to watch movies. But she was talking through the whole thing. But my dad was watching it, and my dad had actually seen it a few different times. A few other times, like when there's nothing on. Kid you not, we did not smoke once. The pipe was sitting right in front of us. I was, like, I didn't want to be the person just to grab the pipe and hit it and start passing around. I wanted someone to grab it first. No one did. No one fucking did. So at the end of the movie, like, they just look at me like, that movie was shit. And in retrospect, yes, that movie is shit. But if you're smoking, if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying yourself, it's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good movie. It's not like no Amazing Spider-Man. Bro, speaking of Spider-Man, let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite? The Amazing Spider-Man or the original? Because I love the original with Tobey Maguire. Like, that is the Spider-Man. I know that's the Spider-Man I grew up on. But the Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, was really fucking good. Really fucking good. Because I got it on DVD and I watched it at least 3 or 4 times. It's really a fucking good movie. If you have not seen it, I recommend it. The second one, and then they rebooted the Spider-Man series. And that I have not seen. Cheers. A little tidbit for people who don't know, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero of all time. I don't know why. Just like growing up, I always thought it was cool, like, you can web people up, you can walk on walls, you can like run on walls and shit, like jump like crazy distances. I don't know, I always thought it was dope. Until you grow up and you're just like, unless you're in New York, where the fuck are you gonna swing? Like, yeah, it could be like a time where you're just like, oh, here's a big building. But like, if you're not in New York or somewhere where there's a lot of like big buildings, like, where the fuck would you swing? And what's funny is if anyone's played, I think it was the original Spider-Man game on the PS2. It might be the original. No, I mean, it might be the first and second game. But in this game, you could literally shoot webs into the sky and fucking swing. So you didn't need buildings all around. And then in the later games, they made it where you had to like double swing. Because if you like swung on one, you would just like fucking flop and hit the fucking building. If you weren't like. But man, if I could have those spider powers, that would be the shit. Just fucking jump like 50 feet up in the air. Because that's what I used to do on that game, bro. I thought that was the funnest shit. And also the Spidey sense part where you could like walk up on the like roof, and you could just stay in the dark, and then your Spidey senses would go off, like if they started to notice you. But then you could like jump down and fucking like flip them. And bro, that shit was so hard as a kid. Like, I think everything about Spider-Man was hard as a kid. I don't know. I stopped paying attention to Spider-Man after the third movie. The third movie, oh my fucking god, bro. And you know what's funny? I think they released the game, Spider-Man 3, before the movie. Because I remember I had the game, and then I watched the movie. Maybe like some time had passed, but I remember I had the game, then I'd watch the movie, and then I'm just like, the game's better than the movie? That's usually not something that happens. I don't know. Fucked up Spider-Man, honestly. Cheers. The only thing that I did like is they introduced Venom. Only thing I fuck with. Wait, no. Did they? Yeah, they did, with the black suit. I'm stupid. Cheers. Because I love Venom. I used to play, I think it was called the Ultimate Spider-Man. It was for the PS2. I think it was the Ultimate Spider-Man, but like, you literally fought like all the different types of enemies that like Spider-Man has ever fought. And it is so fucking dope. And there's even like, I think like a long part in the story where like you can just turn into Venom. Wait, no. No, it was, okay, that's what it was. It was a story where you go from being Venom to Spider-Man. And like you had two different aspects. And then sometimes like they would meet up and fight, and I don't know. You go around the city helping people. You know, normal Spider-Man stuff. Spider-Man games were my shit back in the day, bro. Cheers. For a long time, I didn't even have GTA, bro. I didn't get my own copy of GTA till like 2012. It was probably earlier than that. I think maybe like 2010 or something like that. Before then, I had only played it like at friend's house. Only played San Andreas like at friend's house. Crazy shit, bro. My first like actual copy of GTA was Liberty City on the PSP, and then I got Vice City on the PSP, and then I got GTA 4 on the PS4, 3. I'm stupid. I'm stupid today. But yeah, I deleted an app. I looked on my usage and I was thinking, bro, there's something wrong with my usage, because it was like crazy all the time when I plugged it in. So I looked, and then there's literally a gaming app that was almost a fucking gigabyte of fucking memory for a fucking gaming app. Like a clicker gaming app. I was like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, bro. And as soon as I deleted it and looked back, like it went like that, bro. I kid you not, bro. I was like, you motherfucking app. Like, why? Why? The graphics were like cartoony. So it doesn't even, it didn't make sense to me. I think it's a little something shady, bro. All those ads. Damn. Those games with like non-stop ads, they really drain your fucking phone battery. And the game that I was just talking about, it really fucking drained my fucking battery. Like I don't feel bad about deleting it. Even though like I'd got pretty far in the game, like I don't feel bad about deleting it, because my phone battery would be like 70, I would play it for 10 minutes and it would be like 50%. Like, no lie. Like, I'd be laying in bed, like, and usually playing on my phone for like 10-15 minutes helps me go to sleep. But like as soon as I started doing that, like I would just constantly worry about the phone battery because I didn't want to wake up with a dead phone. Even though I use this phone and not that phone, I like my two phones, one for the plug and one for the low. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take one more hit and get up out here. I don't know how long it's gonna let me record, but like I told y'all before, 15 minutes takes about 30 to 45 minutes to upload, so yep, cheers. But I should be able to record a little bit longer because that app was big as fuck. No, I'm not. As always, be sure to spread number peace, love, positive vibes. And as always, peace out. We'll see you guys back in the next one. Peace.